guys, what's up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video is going to be a couple more eyeshadow tutorials using the Midnight Sun Mothership 6. Absolutely love the color story in here. I feel like this is a perfect everyday eyeshadow palette for me, and her quality is just chef kiss. I hope you guys are excited for the eyeshadow tutorial, the eyeshadow inspo. So if you guys are interested in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends, and comment anything that you want to comment down below. And let's get on with the video. Alright, so this is such a gorgeous palette. When I get it in person, I was so excited. It is still currently on sale on her website. So if in case you guys are kind of interested and not sure if the quality or anything like that, like, it is good. It is really good. So I really have been enjoying this one. I feel like this is such an everyday type of a palette for me. And yeah, let's go ahead and create some looks with it. So let's go into create maybe like a purple look. So I'm just gonna go into the shade and I'm gonna lightly fluff that through the crease. The mattes are really smooth, pigmented, and I'm just gonna lightly fluff that through the cream. I'm going into some glitter primer. You don't have to, but I want to just add a little bit. It's in the center, so it's easier for me to kind of pack on the color. I'm just gonna go in with my finger. Ooh, look at that color. It is so pretty. This is just like super beautiful. I feel like this shadow can be like that one and done type of a thing. So now I'm just gonna get back into the first shade and I'm gonna add the color back. Okay, I'm going back into the shade a little bit just to deepen the outer V a little. I'm gonna lightly pull the color out, just like a smoky wing liner kind of a vibe. Okay, let's quickly move on to the lower lash line. I just want to continue the smokiness. I'm gonna go into the deepest shade and I'm just gonna smoke out the lower lash line. I'm kind of leaving like a little blank place in between. And this color can go really smoky, really deep, really quickly. So just be careful when you're like building this color up. I'm going to add that to my upper, just to create that wind shape. Alright, to just tie this look together, I want to add a little bit of the purple. I want to add that on my inner corner. Just to continue that purple conversation here. I'm mixing that into the smoky, deep color in the back. Alright, now for the inner corner, I really wanted to stand out, so I'm going into a little bit of the glitter primer, and I want to pat that on this area here and bring that up. And I'm going into the Solstice. Oof, gorgeous. Look at that. How stunning. Can't get over it. This is like foil, diamond, glittery goodness. So pretty. Put that on the brush and just like stamp it on. Ooh. I mean, just like take a look at that. Like, wow. It's so pretty. I'm gonna add more just to brighten my inner corner. Oh, I can't get over it. Oh, so pretty. I'm back into some Taboo, and I just want to bring this color back. Alright, so to clean up this part right here, I'm just gonna go into ColourPop Honeydew. It's like a skin tone color, and I just wanted to clean this part up so there's that separation that you guys can see. And Lily, like, tab it out. Mascara, I used the Lash Princess today, and I just got this liquid eyeliner, Physicians Formula's Eye Booster Blackest Black. And for the inner rim, I use the Rimmel Scandal eyeliner in the shade Purple. I'm actually really loving how this look turned out. What do we think? Comment down below. Let me know if you guys like this look, and let's move on to look number 2. Okay, I'm back with a clean eye, and let's go in first with this shade right here. I'm gonna go in with Bronze Eclipse on like a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna use that to kind of... This shadow is totally like a one and done kind of a thing. Sometimes I just use this shade as like all over the eyelid type of a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna keep on just using this shade. I'm gonna switch to like a shader brush, and I'm going to deepen my outer V. Okay, after I create the shape, I kind of want to go into this gold shade called Jubilee. I'm just gonna take Jubilee on my finger, and I want to pat that in the center. And this really just like shines. So pretty. Okay, to soften the edges, I'm going back to Bronze Eclipse, and you just want to like soften the edges. Okay, so I also want to like use the shade Taboo just a little bit and kind of buff this color over here. And a little just throughout my outer V. Okay, for my lower lash line, I'm just going to this mossy green metallic shade, and I wanted to add that to my lower lash line. This shade is really pretty. And just to tie everything together, I'm gonna add that on the outer V as well. Just create like a smoky wing liner thing. And I want to add a little bit just in here. so for the brow bone, I want to go into this shade Skin Show Moon Glow. There is like a little bit of a pinky hue. I'm gonna put that on the brow bone and kind of blend it out. I'm gonna add that to my inner corner as well. How pretty is that? It's really pretty. It's more subtle, but still effective. Buff that on this corner, as per usual. And I'm going to put on some lash mascara. I'll be back. For the liner, I use the Rimmel Scandal eyeliner in the shade 06 Green. This green goes perfectly with my lower lash line. For the mascara, I use this, the Lash Princess, and I line a little bit of my top lashes with the liquid liner, same thing. And this is the finished look number 2. It is totally like a everyday type of a look, bronzy, golden type of a look. You can just very easily like walk out the door type of a look. What do we think about look number 2? Comment down below, let me know if you guys like this look. And let's move on to look number 3. Okay, so for the third look, I'm just gonna go into Taboo first as a transition and kind of just like blend that through and above the crease. And I'm gonna go into this orange shade. What is it called? Vermilion Venom. Cool name. I'm just gonna bring that on the outer corner and fluff it up, kind of wing it up, and bring a little bit inwards. Lower, but inwards on the inner corner, and fluff it out. Now, it's not super blended, but I'm gonna fix it later. I'm going into some NYX glitter primer. I'm just gonna use a bit and gonna pat that all over my eyelid because I really want my eyelid to pop. And I'm gonna go into this shade right here. Gorgeous. What is it called? Blood Moon 005. I'm just gonna, woo! Really pretty. I'm just gonna pack that out over. Okay, so now we have that down. We just wanna like kind of deepen the outer V a little. Just so there is more depth to this outer corner. I want to go into Taboo and kind of give my lower lash line some color. I want to go into the green to smoke out the lower lash line. And just like that green and orange contrast. Okay, for the inner part of this lower lash line, I want to go into some glitter primer and I want to dip into the yellow shade Jubilee, and I want to pack that on this lower lash line part. Wow, Pat's shadow is like, once you give it a little sticky base, it just want to glide on like foil. Gorgeous. And I want to go back to the green and just kind of blend the two together here. Okay, so for the rest of my lower lash line, I'm going back to extreme dusk, and I just wanna bring that over a little bit. I really like doing this these days just because I kind of feel like it kind of accentuates my eye. Okay, after that, I kind of just want to bring the leftover taboo. I want to put that around this corner right here. I'm gonna dip into a little vermilion venom. I want to put a little bit of vermilion venom on this area right here. Just slightly a little. Kind of buff it out. Okay, and then I want to go into this shade right here. Put that on my inner corner again. If you really want this to pop, feel free to add your glitter primer. It's gonna be super foil, but I kind of just want a little bit of a glistening effect since my eyelid is very strong and I kind of want the orange and the green to stand out, so I'm not gonna put a sticky base. The outer V, I went back with some more vermilion venom and I'm just buffing that on my outer V here and like winging it up. Okay, and I'm gonna go in back with some more extreme dusk, that dark matte. It's like a gunmetal, not black, but very dark, cool tone brown. I'm just gonna wing that up on my outer wing liner moment. And I'm gonna add a little bit just on the inside here. It adds a little bit of that sultriness, and I'm gonna add a little bit here just to, you know, create a shape. Alright, so I am going to ColourPop Cream Gel Liner, and I am just slightly kind of create a negative space in between. Lightly tap it out. For the inner rim, I'm going into the cream gel liner in the shade Get Paid, and I want to line that on my waterline. So on the brow bone, I want to add a little bit of the Skin Show Moon Glow, and just want to highlight the brow bone area right here. Some lashes, mascara, the same thing. This is the finished look number 3. I really love how this look turned out. I just really like to work with Pat's eyeshadow. Currently still on sale for $88, a lot cheaper than $120. So if you have been thinking about this palette, highly recommend. I feel like this palette is actually very wearable. If you don't like the purple, you cover this. And this is basically a very neutral palette, or if you want to cover these two. Some very wearable one and done shades. This shade can be a one and done, this shade can be a one and done. And if you want a little more brightness, you can add this or this. It's very easy, very wearable. I really like this shade for my brow hairs too, because there is a little bit of that cool tone, deep dark brown cool tone on the cooler side. It kind of just like very complementary to my brow hairs, because since now I have like, I'm not dyeing my hair anymore, so I do feel like this type of a color goes with my brows, you know. So every shade in here is actually very useful. You get your brow bone highlights, transition matte. You want a different type of a colorful matte. There is a brig type of a red here. I don't know, overall I feel like I really like this color story more than I think I would. On the website, I didn't feel like this is a palette I'm gonna reach for a lot. But actually when I get the palette, I feel so inspired. I just feel like this is such a everyday type of an eyeshadow palette for me. Out of all the PatMcGrath Mothership, this is one of the more wearable ones if you don't like pinks. If you like pinks, maybe you'll like the Divine Rose, which I didn't get Divine Rose collection because I just don't love pink, and there are a lot of like pinky shades in there. I just personal though, I feel like these shades are just like perfect. It's smoky enough for me. There's always depth, always sparkle in Pat's palette. And yeah, that's my thoughts on the palette. That's it for today's 3 looks using this beautiful PatMcGrath palette. I really love this palette. It is still currently on sale. Comment down below, let me know if you guys enjoy today's 3 looks using Pat's Midnight Sun Mothership 6. And I really do hope that you guys enjoy today's video. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Comment something down below, like this video, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.